What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for Taurus Deep Dive. That's right. We're going to talk about love. And how are y'all doing? It's podcast episode 331. If you're here during the live, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, come say hi to me. Click that live chat button down below. Let's get into it. Tauruses. Let's drop into the reading. Let's drop into the reading screen. I'm getting the color green, like emerald green, green. Maybe you're wearing green. I don't know. It just came like green. Maybe it's your favorite color. I don't even know what your birthstone is, but I'm getting green, like emerald green. Maybe it's your name, somebody's last name. I don't know. Let's do this for Tauruses. If you're having an issue in connection, maybe this reading is for you, maybe not. I hope you're not having issues in relationships, but people usually find me when they are. So, what's going on in the situation? Could be dealing with an air sign, but I'm getting that if there hasn't been much communication, it looks like the silence is being broken. So it looks like somebody has just recently come back to communicate. So you're in the process of communicating with this person and balancing with this person now. This is happening now. This is a right now thing. So if this is your story, cool. But there was some issues. Maybe y'all had an argument or a disagreement. Tell me what's going on. Seeing things from a different perspective and moving on in this connection. Okay. So, what happened in the past? Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo. What happened in the past? Things look like they're moving forward smoothly now. What happened in the past? Oh, okay. Well, this was really not doing great. I don't know if this is a marriage or whatever your connection, whatever you label the connection. I've got Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like things are sailing forward pretty smoothly. Communication is coming in. Plans are moving forward. You may have released each other, or you may have just been really butting heads. Well, in Taurus. This is like two very strong individuals butting heads or being stubborn with each other, not willing to negotiate, and negotiations were not going well with this person. This is what happened in the past. Recent past, that led up to some sort of argument or a disagreement or a standstill with this person. I believe that you're two very headstrong individuals. Looks like things are starting to move forward slowly or actually really well. Maybe better than you expected. And that's what you were waiting for. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. That's what you were waiting for things to speed up, for things to take off. Finally, things are taking off. This is nice. You've kept your cool. You got your mojo. Cool, calm, and collected. You stayed emotionally balanced throughout whatever difficulties or challenges that you were dealing with this person. Even though you may not have felt prioritized or, you or this other person had other options, whatever it may be, you kept your cool. Way to be, Taurus. Way to be. Or crosswatcher, whoever you are. This looks good. It looks really good. The Strength card, the Chariot's like, I held on. I kept my cool. And it looks like you are being rewarded now in this connection. So maybe you're just here for validation. It could simply be that you both were in other relationships or something. Or maybe you're just two very headstrong, independent people and it's not easy for you to blend with others. You don't play well with others or blend well with others. We don't want to give up our independence so easily sometimes. Anyway, whatever it was, that's in the past. And this is moving forward beautifully. Strong heart, holding on to each other, lots of passion, lots of passion, and if I could speak, I would say desire for one another to move this forward. The desire to hold on to this and keep this going. I like that. Moving forward, it's probably one of the best readings I've done. There it is. There it is, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So sometimes we can get into that space where, again, because of previous relationships or because issues come up, past relationships or this relationship, whatever, we get to that point sometimes where we're just frustrated or we stress out a little bit or we overthink it. What's it going to be? And if you're both very independent, headstrong people, neither one of you are going to want to give up that power to the other one. So there's a lot of overthinking in this, but that overthinking is leaving the building. Like, no more overthinking this. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Have fun. Don't overthink about the future or what it's going to be or how far it's going to go or this, that, and the other. Don't nitpick it, you know? This looks good. Have the courage and the confidence to stick with it and go with it. Some of you, travel relocation may be involved. I'm also feeling a heartfelt connection. This is a connection that I see heart-to-heart communications, forgiveness, apologies, if that's necessary. What else? It could take some time for this to, for this to grow into, or for, first of all, if there have been issues, it could take some time for things to work out in this connection. I'm really feeling that those heartfelt communications of that forgiveness may take some time. Also, for those of you that this is a newer connection, it could take some time before the I love you start flowing, but the possibility is there. This is a very strong connection. You're both very strong people. It takes a strong person to deal with a strong person because most people give in. Nah. Taurus? Psh. Taurus is like, nah, I don't think so. This is actually a really nice reading. So, again, whatever happened, are you able to leave it in the past? With this person or with others? Are you able to let this person into your heart? Are you willing to see where this goes? Right? Because a lot of times we're so afraid of being hurt that we actually keep ourselves from being cooperative. We're not actually a cooperative component in a connection because we're being stubborn or we're holding back or whatever it may be because we are afraid of being hurt. So we place the blame on everybody else or someone else instead of looking at us and ourselves and going, oh shit, I'm doing that. Well, this could benefit you both if you could both leave that kind of behavior and that kind of shit in the past. I see that it's possible here for this to move forward quickly and easily. And if there was a third party, or if there's third parties involved, whether that's other people saying stuff or other people getting involved, whatever it is, that's got to go. You can't let that affect the connection. You can't let those other people, you can't let outside interference affect the connection. If this is what you want, looks like it's what you want, looks like it's what you desire, You're very passionate about this person. You're very attracted to this person. Mm-hmm. So there's some things from the past that need to be resolved. And I don't know if that's you getting other attention, if you're dating other people, or if they are. Or again, if it's just word on the street, other people talking. Let them talk. Give them something to talk about, right? People talking. Talking about what? Y'all, what y'all choosing to do? It's your damn business. It's your life. Don't let outside interference affect what you want. As long as the other person in the connection is game, looks like they're game, and this is not somebody that wants to rush things with you. This is a person who's attracted to you. They're interested, highly interested. But there's something about not letting the world around you or people around you ruffle your feathers or get involved in some way. So I don't know if that's your children, your family, your friends, or theirs. Ain't none of their business. This is between you and your partner. This is between you and the person that you're choosing to partner up with. This is a partnership. Okay? This is a relationship, a partnership, whatever you're choosing to call it. It's two people choosing to move forward together. Does this person want to move super fast? No. But it looks like it's running smooth moving forward. So there were some hiccups in the past. Don't let that crap affect the beauty of this moving forward. Keep the faith. Trust yourself. Trust your partner. Now, this is a partner who's actually standing up. This is a partner who is there, standing up for the connection. They're communicating back and forth. This is not somebody who's ghosting you or treating you like shit. No, this is a person that is with you, right there beside you on this journey. It could be a new journey, or maybe a renewed journey, or maybe I've had some hiccups and it's a continuation of a journey. Some of y'all may have had some money issues. They may have had some money issues. Ugh. Some of y'all have a previous partner causing problems. I don't know who that's for, if it's you or for the other person. There's a potential that there's an outside interference from a previous partner. Maybe baby daddy, baby mama, something like that. Especially if this is something where you have to move to be together or live together or relocate, then this needs to be worked out a little more slowly. Make sure you're doing your checks and balances. You're paying attention to what are the obstacles and the challenges, and discuss that with your partner, because that's what they're there for. Partnership. It's your buddy, your partner. Mi amigo, mi amiga. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, there's somebody in the wings. And this is the weirdest. It's not the weirdest energy. I've gotten it before, but I normally block out this kind of energy so that it doesn't bleed into the readings. But I had pizza and I'm pretty chill right now, so I'm not even bothering. So this energy is actually moving in here into this reading where there's a previous partner of one of you that wants to return. Now, dust is already settled. There was already a breakup. Everything came crumbling down with that relationship, whose ever relationship that was. But they want to return to rebuild. That would make them very happy. And a lot of you already know this. That might be the interference. Yeah, that's the interference. That's what's slowing this down. It's a previous partner on somebody's side. And neither one of you want to deal with this. Neither one of you want this kind of attention. Neither one of you want this kind of headache or hassle. Neither one. See, some of you, this is a very negative ex-wife, ex-spouse, ex-partner, something. This could essentially be about money. It's a big deal, especially if we've been married and we have children, or if we've bought a house, share a house, any kind of things like that. This is one of those energies where this is a tag-along energy. Damn, I really thought I was going to get out of this. I thought this was going to be a great reading, and come to find out, your relationship is moving forward great. Things are going good. You have a tag-along energy that's causing hiccups or slowing the works down. This could go a lot faster if this ex of one of you or both of you wasn't in a way. What's up, Milla? How you doing? I'm good. I'm great. I'm chilling. I got Leo energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It doesn't have to be. It could be a Scorpio, an Aries. It could be anybody. Anybody. But what I'm really feeling with this is shit. Oh, man. This is a tag-along energy. This is like somebody that's dragging down the works. Because I got 8 of Wands and the Chariot here. This could go a lot faster. You could move, relocate, and move this relationship along a lot faster. But these tag-along energies over here, if there's one or two, it could be 2 partners. It could be 2 exes. Could be both of your exes. Whatever. Give me some advice on that, Spirit, for Taurus. That's what's slowing up the works. You may feel like you have to shut this whole relationship down because of, or your plans, like you got to shut down your plans or shut down this relationship or whatever because of this ex. Let's just say it's an ex. They want to rebuild. They could just be wanting money. Taurus, this person stresses you the hell out. And that's not normal. This actually stresses you out. Whoever I'm reading for, I get it. A lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress. There could be a lot of stressful communication. Or you may be stressing over having to communicate forward movement with a new person, or this person we began talking about, your partner. You're overwhelmed by this. Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Wow. Could be dealing with a water sign. Somebody may be very emotional. They may be very needy. You and your partner are fully aware of whoever this tag-along is. This tag-along ex or these tag-along exes. You are both familiar with, understand, and are aware of everything that's going on. So you're not keeping secrets from each other. I love that. Honesty is everything, because that's how you know your partner. You trust each other. You work together to get through the hurdles and the obstacles that stand in your way. And this is a partner who's willing to do that as long as it takes. They are slow and steady. They are stable. They are reliable. They are dependable. This is a person who doesn't want to let you go, who doesn't want to let you get away, but who understands what's going on in the situation. So plans may have to change, or you may have to put off some plans for a little while because of this person, this tag along. Man, that's so much stress and worry and overwhelmment. Y'all. could be somebody that you divorced. Painful ending. They just cause so much trouble. This causes a lot of trouble. It's too much pain. It's too much stress. 10 swords now. The Libra card of justice is in reverse, which tells me this person doesn't treat you fairly. They didn't treat you fairly. They don't treat you fairly. This is the tag-along ex showing up here. So this may be a person that you divorced or are divorcing. Maybe you're still tied to them and you need to get out of the divorce. You know, maybe it's just paperwork that needs to be signed. There are some people who refuse to sign that paperwork, y'all, for their own shits and giggles, for their own gain, right? Could be financial. Maybe they're wanting you to pay more money. Maybe they're not wanting you to get away because, well, they'd have to pay you money, or they have to pay. Listen, people are shit asses when it comes to divorces sometimes. Men and women. I don't care what your gender. That is when the worst of the worst comes out in people. I've seen it. I've dealt with it. And you do not like having to deal with this person, but hey, you may have children with them or you may be bound to them financially. Let's just put it that way. Legally or financially, you are bound to this person in some way, and you're not free to roam. You're not in some way, you're not free in some way. So this could be financially, you're not free. Legally, you can't move forward and marry somebody else, whatever it may be. Or you're raising kids and this person wants you right here, right now, all on the spot, and you can't leave the state, you can't leave the county, or whatever it may be. I don't like that energy. You sit back and relax. Okay? You sit back and relax. Okay? The worst of the worst is over. As most of you know from dealing with those exes, the worst is over. All that stress and anxiety, it's leaving the building. So don't overthink it. Don't stress about these tag-along exes or whoever this is causing problems. This is a person, your partner is a person who's understanding. And they're not going anywhere. They're there. Whatever it takes. And you may not be used to a partner like that. That's a buddy. That's a friend. That's a true partner that understands and is willing to build slowly with you, however long it takes. They're not in a rush. Although things could go a lot faster without this tag along on there. So if you need to take care of some financial documents, or you need to get a divorce, or you need to sever ties with somebody some way, start looking into that. Make sure you're honest with your partner, though. I see that you probably are, more than likely. You may not tell them exactly how stressed out you are or how this stresses you out, because it could be them that's dealing with it. Or you both are. But just be honest with each other. All right, I don't see either one of you going anywhere. The worst is behind you, and I see a stable, strong foundation being built over time. So let's say, for instance, you're legally married, or they're legally married. If you both understand that, you both know that, and you're wanting to live together. Well, that's possible. You may not be able to be married, but it doesn't mean you can't live together if you both feel that is what you want to do. I'm just saying, you ain't got to do it. I'm just giving you an example. If you got an ex in jail and they won't give you a divorce, there's pro bono lawyers out there. You can take that to court. They definitely have to show up for court, because court would bring them to court. The jailhouse would bring them to court, and they wouldn't be able to run away from that. And then the judge would be able to make a decision. Or they would court order some sort of mediation or something. There's something really nagging, not just nagging, but really weighing you down mentally. And this could be the ex of your partner. You know, taking them back to court for more money for child support, or pulling the "we're still married" card or something like that, right? Don't worry about it. There's always a way around certain situations, okay? I don't feel like you're living with this person, and I don't feel like they're living with this person. Could be, but I don't feel like it. This feels more of a there's something binding you to each other, whether it be legal, child support, legal issues, divorce proceedings, houses that need to be sold, splitting of assets, something like that. I don't feel like this is that you're living together, or that your partner is living with a previous or an ex. Okay. I don't feel like that at all. I feel like your relationship looks great. Looks like it's going to move forward beautifully. One of the most beautiful readings. I thought I was done until the ex showed up. The tag along. The one person that you just can't shake. Maybe it's because you have children, and they're not approving of who you're dating, or the fact that you want to relocate or move in with your partner. Y'all, you got somebody who can be a negative Nancy, or who can be manipulative when they want to be. You got a whiner on your hands. You got a tag along ex or two of them. You're trying to see this from a different perspective, and I want you to see it from a different perspective. That's what universe says here. Okay. Slowly but surely, you're leveling. You're moving into a next level. There's some doors and some things that need to be. There's some doors that need to shut, and some loose ends that need to be tied up. Okay. But I want you to sit back and just ask the universe for easy solutions, clarity, and easy solutions. Universe? Oh, universe, I got a tag along ex that I can't get rid of her. Oh boy. Slowing down the works here in my new partnership, which looks really good, feels really good, and I'm passionate about it. About it. But it's tag along. I'm done with all this stress and anxiety and this worry. Handle it, universe, quickly, easily, and efficiently, as soon as possible. Universe, every day I wake up, and I'm asking you, universe, to bring me clarity and easy solutions, and handle this quickly, easily, and efficiently as soon as possible. I would be praying that every day, all day. And I would be putting my faith in the universe, God, the angels, whoever you pray to, if you do, and try and see this as best you can from a different perspective. Okay, so they won't give me a divorce. I can still live with whoever the fuck I want to live with when I want to live with them, because guess what? I pay my own bills. They don't pay my bills. They can't tell me what to do. They can't make me, force me, or otherwise. I can choose my own path in this life. That's just papers. Although, if children are involved, that may be a little bit more of a difficult scenario, right? But you also have lawyers for that, pro bono lawyers if you need them. You can definitely get counseling, if nothing else, from a lawyer. There's all kinds of information out there, and access to people that can help you out with these kinds of things. And I look forward to it. It may take you a little time. It may take a little information digging. But trust that this can be handled, and this door can be closed. The universe can definitely handle it. No, you've got this. Okay. Now I'm gonna say that the reading is over, but I got a little story for you, because my son is in his early 20s, and his father, his biological father, did not want to give me a divorce, even though he wasn't there. He was there. Then right before my son was born, he wasn't there. And it took me 3 years to get a divorce. I went to court 3 times. He finally signed the papers after 3 years. I had to go to the court and file 3 different times. And he finally did. And it took me 2.5 years to find him and file for child support. 2.5 years, and then 3 years to get the actual divorce. But when I got the divorce, the judge gave me sole custody. So there's always a reason why universe slows things down. Okay? So if you're wanting to move faster and you're wanting to speed things up in a connection, that looks like it's going really well and you got a decent partner. So be proud of that. Hey, not everybody I see, I don't see readings like that all the time. I promise you. So if you're blessed to have a partner like that, praise that partner. Be proud of yourself for having that partner. And if you're dealing with a previous partner, or they are, understand that the universe works in mysterious ways. And I want you to just hang back for a little while. Maybe take some time to really think about it and ask for that clarity. There's a reason why the universe is putting a pause or a slow down on things. Now, sometimes you really have somebody who is needy, greedy, or difficult and challenging to deal with. And the universe can shift that for you. The universe can work things out for you, but you got to have faith. All right? Pray about it, have faith. Ask the universe for it. Allow the universe to handle it. And you'll be surprised that somehow, some way, things work out. Right? So instead of being stressed out about it, swing it to a more positive, scenario. I am going to enjoy the F out of the man or woman I got in my life, or whatever they call themselves. I'm going to enjoy my partner fully and completely, as much as I can, when I can, as I can, because this other person is choosing to behave the way that they're behaving, or we've got some issues that we need to tie up some loose ends about, and that's going to take you, Taurus or Cross Watcher, to get involved with that. So whatever it is, are you holding up the works, or is somebody else holding up the works? And it could simply be that your partner is dealing with a similar situation, or it is their situation. And I want you to not stress out about it. There's a reason. Okay? There's a rhyme and a reason to everything. So sit back and think about it. Well, some people are just rude and disrespectful. And some people are greedy and needy and they don't want to let you go. Other people, others of you, it may be you holding up the works. So instead of stressing out about it and freaking out about it and all that shit, arguing about it, fussing about it, it causing problems in your relationship and in all of your relationships and in your life in general, handle your business. That's all I got to say. Do what you got to do, right? Talk to the lawyers, go to the banks, talk to your previous partners, talk to your partner now, work out some solutions, figure out what needs to be done so that you can move forward in a better way, And so you're free from that shit, whatever that is, that tag along energy. Okay? Till next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.